for joining us here on K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. Here we go. The Denver Nuggets, they won their last contest, that game against the Knicks in New York.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
We've got a battle of the big men inside, Clark. Both teams with talented front courts.
Well, these teams rely heavily on their 4 and 5 guys, Kevin. It's going to be, I think, a lot of fun to watch. So keep that isolated cam on the paint area. That's where most of the action is going to take place.
Here's Gilmore. He wants the rebound. Right side, Pippen. The kick out to Worthy. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
You know, Worthy's a capable shooter and has a really good sense for when he should take his shot.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Kevin, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And it's Denver with the rebound.
I thought he had that one. I think he did, too.
Here's Gilmore. And the layup's good off the glass.
Hey, that kind of defense will not prevent Gilmore from scoring. Excellent job converting through contact by Artis.
Now here's Devons. It's stolen by Curry. Hill has the open look. Off target from outside. And we saw last season the Nuggets, GA, in the final week of the regular season, making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seemed like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
Pocket 2. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Denver in the lead. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Starks with it. Now Kirilenko defending. No one covering. Curry's got 6 points.
Curry is just lethal from outside. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the basket by Hill.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
outside Curry. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. It's Kirilenko on the wing. Still yet to score. Divac, that's good.
Divac doing work in the paint, just too strong.
Hill looking around. Outside Curry. Adebayo the screen. To the paint. Here's Gilmore. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
On the clock, it's Worthy missing. The Nuggets lead by 5 to the middle. Here's Adebayo. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Pass to Worthy. In the corner, it's Richardson.
I mean, with the amount of turnovers they've committed, it's no wonder they're in the position they're in right now.
56 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Gilmore. The kick out to Adebayo. To the inside. Gilmore, no good. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. The Nuggets leading by 5. Curry gets the bucket.
It just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
And a wide open look for Kirilenko. Off target from three-point range. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Nuggets. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Curry outside. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 11 points.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Kirilenko. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And so it's Denver going into the break with a 10-point lead. And the three-point shot has been big.
The Nuggets, 18.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Smith with it. Back to Turner. And stolen by Love. Over in the corner, Green. Down low. Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
Jordan with the steal. And here's Walker. And it's Love, top of the key. And it's in there. Love's got his first points of the night.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
Here's Wallace. Good for the basket. Starting off. Off 1 for 1 with that shot.
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And here's Love for three. Second chance shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Jordan doesn't look to score often, but when he does, he goes up strong and attracts the defense. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
In the corner, it's Richardson. Inside. And then Smith with the dunk.
A gifted aerial artist. Smith loves getting to the hoop.
The Nuggets lead by 10. Over in the corner, Green. Jordan inside. Love at the elbow. So it's Denver again, turning it over. And here we go. And then Smith with the dunk.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
Outside for Jordan. And Love has it in the corner. And another miss by Denver.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Jordan. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Here's Richardson. Pass to Turner. Smith left side. And stolen by Love. Green taking his time here. They double team Love. To the paint. Here's Jordan. Off target at the rim. In the corner, it's Richardson. To the middle. And Turner throws it down.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
1:52 left in the first half. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
To the inside. And it's Turner finishing it off.
That was really a nice look to the open man by Sidney Moncrief. He's got as versatile a skill set as any guard in the league.
And stolen by Richardson. And here we go. Fast break. Wallace has got it. Green with the rebound.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy two, the for sure two. No need to make it fancy and special.
They could use a bucket. It's hauled in by Smith. Richardson with it. Picked up by Love. Pass to Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Richardson for three. Drills the three-pointer. Richardson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And the defense, you can't forget about Richardson from D. His three-pointer is extremely dangerous.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
That evens the score. Turner's got 7 points for the quarter.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass was coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
Walker's shot is off.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Curry on the drive. And he gets the bucket. Gilmore's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Nuggets.
Curry really runs the offense well. Knows exactly the time to either shoot it or give it up to his teammates.
Worthy down low. Back to Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Worthy. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Now, here is Starks. Still without a basket. Curry from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there. Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised, too.
Down low. Stolen by Pippen. And here comes the break. Worthy with a clean look. Starks with the rebound. The Nuggets leading by 3. And it's Hill with the jam.
Inside, Hill can be a problem finding a way to get around the defense and score the ball.
Worthy from outside. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Ice cold coming out of the half. That's 0 for 3.
To the inside. Gilmore. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Back to Divac. Looking to end the run. Rebound by the Nuggets. They've led by as many as 14 points.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Pass to Curry. To the middle. Pocket 6.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
And so Curry will bring it up for Denver. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to Hill. Worthy with the rebound. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Now Divac. Back to Pippen. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Inside.
Defensively, though, much improved here in the second half. They've limited the open looks, making them work for everything.
The Nuggets leading by 7. Here's Hill. And he converts the layup.
Grant Hill.
Hill's got 4 this quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Kirilenko. Kicks it out to Richardson. Here's Divac. Outside Pippen. Back to Divac. And it's blocked.
Respect the reach of Gilmore because it's extensive. It makes blocking shots look really easy.
Outside Curry. They set the pick to the paint. Gilmore. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And that one's good by Pippen.
Scottie Pippen, a dependable shooter from here now. Like how he gets his feet set first. That's fundamental, but he's central.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Denver leading by 7. Dives to the hoop. Here's Gilmore. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line.
Second personal foul.
It's on Vlade Divac.
Team foul.
And this game has been all about Gilmore. He's an intimidator down low, and they're having no luck finding someone willing to play the kind of physical defense it takes to stop the A-train.
Here's Pippen. Starks with the rebound. And here are the Nuggets now. Oh!
Oh, man. How about the vertical of Hill? Outstanding. Rising up and ramming it home. Yes, sir.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Five on the clock. Shoots from the corner. And again, it's Denver.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
49.
And so it's Denver, looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. It's Moncrief on the wing. Smith in the posts. Richardson outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Smith. Good D from Love. The Nuggets leading by 13. Green left side. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Off target with his three.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Turner with the screen. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Smith outside. To the inside. Smith on the wing. And stolen by Jordan.
And I like the way he's settled down here. I mean, after the sloppy first half, he's done a much better job taking care of the ball.
Now Hill. Fires for three. The putback. And the dunk by Jordan.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
Kicks it out to Richardson. The three. Here's Smith. Good D by Love. The Nuggets leading by 15. Green inside the three-point line. And the wing jumper offline. Here's Moncrief. They double him with Love. Moncrief, El Cid with it. It's stolen by Hill. Over Wallace. And that's collected by Smith.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Thank you once again, Allie.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And there's the three.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Denver leading by 12. Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Stolen. And the rejection by Smith. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Josh Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Floats one up. Cleared away by Turner. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Outside, Adebayo. Into the lane. Oh, what a play inside.
And great ball handling and control on the move. A couple things that elevate Adebayo as a big man. Are you kidding me? The reverse windmill? He's got some serious nerve going to that finish.
Oh, he just couldn't help himself, could he, Greg? Huh? Had the space, has the hops. Why not?
There are no rules against having fun. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Smith, off target from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Curry outside. Let's lose a three. Does not go.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Denver.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
That's tipped. Puts up a deep three. No good. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks.
The New York Times side, staying alive was no job, had second hands, moms bounced on old men, so then we moved to Shaolin Land, a young youth, you're rocking the go-to, low goose, only way I begin to G-York was loot, and let's start it like this, son, rolling with this one, and that one, pulling out for fun, but it was just a dream for the team, who was a fiend, started at 16 and running up in gates and doing by high stakes, making my way on 5 skates. No question I was speed. The combination made my eyes. No question I would flow off and try to get the dough off. My life got no better. Same low sweater. Times is rough and tough like leather. Figured out I went the wrong route. So I got with a sick tight click and went all out. Catching from cross seas, rolling in MPVs every week. We made 40 G. Yo, brothers, respect mine. I ain't gonna move from the gate now.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo.
It's been 22 long, hard years. I'm still struggling. Survival got me bugging, but I'm alive on arrival. I peep at the shape of the streets to stay awake to the ways of the world. Deep, a man with a dream, with plans to make cream, was fail. I went to at the age of 15, a young buck who never had much, trying to get a clutch on what I could not touch. The court played me short, now I face station. No one upstates my destination. In back of a bus, 40 of us. Life as a shorty shouldn't be so rough. But as the world turned, I learned life was living in the world no different from a cell. Every day I escape from giving chase. In the staircase, though I don't know why I chose. I guess that's the time when I'm not depressed, but I'm still depressed. And I ask, what's it worth? Ready to give up, so I seek the old earth. Who explain working hard may help you maintain, to learn to overcome the heartaches and pain. You got all in a block that stays hot. Leave it up to me while I be living proof.
So glad to have you on board for some hoops. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Now here's Curry. Over Brunson. Here's Gilmore. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Shot clock at 6. To the inside. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Now Curry. A deep three. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
If you're looking to become a catch-and-shoot expert, Curry is the player to study. He's a master.
Out left to the wing. Here's Mullen. Right wing. Tries it from 19. No good off the glass.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Back to Hill. And he lobs it up top. Throw it down on the lob. Woo!
just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
He buries it from three.
I just love the ball movement.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Substitution for the away team. Dwight Howard. Anthony Edwards.
The visitors with the ball. Looking for their first basket of the game. Now here's Brunson. Inside. Pass to Parrish. Now Brunson. Clock at 6. Driving inside. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
And it's the Nuggets ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Outside Curry. Denver moving it around. To the middle. Here's Gilmore. That one doesn't drop. An 8-point differential. Brunson with it. There's the screen. Adebayo grabs the board.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Hill for 3. Oh, Denver gets it back. Adebayo sets a screen. Curry from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And when it comes to Curry's range, I don't know what else we can say at this point.
From deep three-point range. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up. The assist. Curry's got 9.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you, B.A.
A star on the rise. Allie, thanks for the report. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Now here's Edwards. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 6 to shoot. Rondo's shot is off. And here's Denver. They're on a 16-4 run. Pass to Curry. Corner shot. The shot no good.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Here's Rondo. The kick out to Edwards. Here's Parrish. To the left side wing. Outside Edwards. Gilmore grabs the miss. The Nuggets lead by 12. Rondo with it. Now guarded by Curry. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Edwards. Howard, the screen. Shoots. Rebounded by Denver. And here's Curry. 9 points in the game. Outside, Hill. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Nuggets. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Denver?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Rondo's shot is off. The Nuggets lead by 12. Here's Starks. That one rolls around and rims out. Left side, Edwards. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Stan, a recent development in Anthony Edwards' game, his three-point shooting.
Yeah, Brian, he led the league in threes attempted last year and shot it at a good percentage, too. He's such a good driver. Taking lots of threes will open things up for him.
Adebayo from long range. Here's Gilmore. Outside, Hill. And another shot. And he lays it in.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Both teams will make substitutions. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Now Rondo. Pass to Howard. Good, and it's Rondo who picks up the assist.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's Walker. He takes it in. Six on the shot clock. Outside for Love. Pulls up on the wing. Howard grabs the miss. Now here's Rondo. No made baskets yet. Pass to Howard. Uses the glass on the layup.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Nuggets. They've led by as many as 14. Now here's Walker. Takes the three. Stojakovic, no good. Here's Edwards. Here's Howard. And the deficit down inside single digits. Howard's got 8 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Stojakovic. Down low. Here's Jordan. And no good, trying to use the glass.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Edwards. Back to Rondo. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Denver. To win the drought. Parrish with a rebound. Rondo with it. Still no points. Left side, Edwards. Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little three happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
A minute 30 1:35 left in the second. Into the lane. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
They're ready to keep this run rolling.
Hey, it's been a pretty good one.
And here's Rondo. Out to the wing. Pass to Parrish. Outside. Rondo. Oh, Jordan with the block.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, Jalen Brunson.
56 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Stojakovic. Now Jordan. Denver moving it around. 6 to shoot. Here's Stojakovic. This one for 3. They get it back. Back to Jordan. Now Green. Pass to Jordan. The Nuggets need to get one up. Walker for 3. Howard grabs the miss. Here's Edwards. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one's off. And he's good on the second. Here's Stojakovic. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 5. And we'll be back right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Now Brunson. Pass to Mullen. Outside Brunson. Brunson is doubled. It's tipped. The 3 from Barnes. Good work defensively by Hill.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Starks. Brunson defending. Back to Curry. From deep. Curry splashes it in.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Here's Brunson. Driving to the basket. Middleton outside. Now here's Barnes. No points yet. Back to Middleton. It's stolen by Curry. Pass to Adebayo. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Brunson. Good D by Adebayo.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Pass to Starks. Hill for 3. And again, Denver with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. knocked loose. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not picked off.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Rondo. Pass to Mullen. Clock at 6. Looking to win the run. Here's Parrish.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Denver shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And the first one at the line is good.
And you can tell being a leader comes naturally to Curry. He sets the tone out there, and all his guys follow his lead.
And so Curry nails both of them.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans through the personalization of telecasts, creating chat communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. Back to you guys.
It's getting interactive. All right, Allie, thank you. Fires hitting the triple. Starks has got 9.
This has been the recurring theme of the second half. Inconsistency getting stops.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Brunson with it. Here's Dermonenko. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Here's Mullen. Still without a bucket. Here's Markkanen. Denied by Adebayo.
What a defensive force. Bam sees him cut at the rim and denies him the bucket.
Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Graham.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player, so it definitely runs in the family.
Now here's Curry. 14 points for him. On the wing, Curry. Pass to Hill. Oh, tries a 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Give him 8.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Knipple. There's the drive. Hauled in by Curry. The Nuggets lead by 21. Here's the 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Brunson looks it over. Taken away. And Denver pushing it up now. The 3 ball. Pass to Starks. Over to the wing. Adebayo from long range. Outside Brunson. To the paint. Tipped. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Checking in for the away team. Number 5, Anthony Edwards.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
52 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And here's Curry. He's got 17. There's a screen by Love. Pass to Stojakovic. Let's go with a three. It's good on the putback.
And after being stone cold from the floor in the first half, they've rediscovered their touch.
Outside Edwards. Will it go? And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan.
Away team ball. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan.
And the athleticism Edwards possesses is incredible. So good at drawing contact on the drive.
Here's Sharp. On the take. Misses the one-handed jam. And so it's the Denver Nuggets. A huge 24-point lead for them. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be right back with you shortly. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. One thing you hear coaches like Steve Kerr say, let's not gift foul calls that you'd never tolerate in a pickup game. You agree?
I absolutely agree, B.A., and I think Steve Kerr has gotten that across to the league in the way guys officiate now, and I think that's good. Let's call fouls when a guy's trying to score or trying to make an offensive play and we actually foul him. Let's not reward guys when their only objective is to try to get fouled jumping into people.
Outside, Green. Denver moving it around. Pass to Stojakovic. 6 to shoot. Jordan high post to the middle. Here's Love. Yep, count it.
And after a sketchy first half, they're now looking much more comfortable in the offensive end.
It's Edwards on the wing. To the right side. Outside, Rondo. The kick out to Edwards. Over Green. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
They shoot again. And Jordan lays it up and in.
I mean, he's ignoring the scoreboard. He just keeps coming at him.
Well, you have to play like it's a tight game. You cannot let up in this league.
And here's Knipple from the arc. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Back to Love. Pass to Green. And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here.
Substitution for the away team. Larry Martin. Chris Middleton.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Just 5 on the clock. From the corner. Howard grabs the miss.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
The kick out to Edwards. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. Edwards has got 5 points now this quarter.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
Gets the 3 ball to go. Stojakovic has got his first 3 points of the game.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Pass to Howard. And it's Denver with a rebound. Left side Sharp. Edwards pulls it in. Markkanen outside. Outside Edwards. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, my. Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. For Lauri Markkanen, a really talented scorer, Stan. How do you think he's fared with more responsibility?
VA, I think he's done very well. He's a prototypical stretch four who scores at an efficient rate, and with his elevated role, he's just grown in his confidence.
Pass to Gilmore. To the wing on the left. And here's Curry for three. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Yeah, another day, another virtuoso performance from Curry. It never ends.
And here's Edwards. The three is up. Gilmore grabs the miss.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Nuggets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Stephen Curry.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
The help from Markkanen. Denver moving it around. Left side Adebayo. Gilmore. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
we ain't the truth. But we spittin' like this in the booth. Spook, pull up and hop out the coupe. I'm pulling up gritty, I'm all through the city. It's like, hey, I pull up designer, he want my he call out the like, hey, goofies ain't getting no. I'm rocking out Gucci like, hey, quit thinking I'm stupid, ain't the old me, the new me like, yeah.
Double S drifter. Then you know I came with it. If she cute with the lip shutting like missiles. Act right, you can get the Nissan Sentra. For all you the driver inside got a license, they hop up out the pot and get your top rhyme. We survive, you can only catch a whiff of. Locked in way before the top 10 when I had the mutton chop shades and the wide brim on a different wave that I came in the game on. When I levitate, grab my sneakers and hang on. Young, but I still got sun